in
Where
Salem.
has it come from? Because when we were talking about the ISIS brides or fighters going to Syria, usually it was related to Kerala, and a lot of people going from Kerala and Middle East money coming back, etc. That was the reason given for why indoctrination is happening of youth in Kerala. Why is this happening in Tamil Nadu?
At least for Coimbatore, in 2019, during the Easter bombing attack, the module was pretty active in Palakkad in Kerala, Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu, which is separated only by 60 kilometers, two close cities within two state borders. Maybe that was the reason given then, but which was not spread in different parts of Tamil Nadu. But when 3 months back, they picked up one operative who's 120 kilometers away from Coimbatore in a place in Salem, in a place in Erode, where everybody says they got indoctrinated by a handler through an internet, through encrypted channels and Telegram kind of application. It only shows how technology itself is playing a huge role, how the intelligence agencies have to evolve themselves, keep themselves updated. No more the old style will book. In fact, the recent Tamil Nadu police is giving now that June 19, there was a specific alert on Mubin. But when I guys checked this house, the police have recorded in the local book that his house got changed, they couldn't locate it. Very fact, Mubin was staying just 4 buildings away from the temple, everybody knew. Somehow I think police is also becoming more lethargic day by day, not being very taking things very seriously, trying to brush things under the carpet, trying not to bring a bad name to the state. In fact, the police in Tamil Nadu is still using the term called cylinder blast. Somehow they believe using a word called terror will bring Tamil Nadu's image down, will bring government's image down. That is very unfortunate. When you don't accept it, how will you fix the system? How will you fix the liability? But in this case, even now, Tamil Nadu government is in a denial mode. That is very unfortunate.
In fact, when you're talking about bringing a bad name, you have been accused of trying to bring a bad name to Tamil Nadu by politicizing a matter. In fact, recently you were also, there were angry protests when you went to the actual site of the explosion, to the temple. What do you make of that? The DMK and the police, the Tamil Nadu police has asked you, when an intelligence input came, it was a generic input which said that there could be some unrest, and it was a generic pre-Diwali input. You are politicizing it, and which is why people are getting angry that you are disparaging Tamil Nadu.
In fact, after the government said that the BJP issued a press statement, I was forced to give out very specific input, though we didn't actually want to do it, to demoralize the force. When we gave a very specific input in form of, again, a letter to the DGP, June 19, how specific it was, October 18th, how specific it was. Even now, the police doesn't comment, they refuse to open their mouth. Our problem was always the way intelligence was processed, the way the politics of the state was trying to dominate the actual policing at the ground level. That is where we had a problem. In fact, the whole idea of visiting the spot 8 days later was to bring an awareness, because now if the next module is active, the local police is not picking up. Maybe 1 month later, 2 months later, some other bomb blast happens. Then people have to become alert. People have to become slightly conscious this is happening in their soil. That was the main intention. And some of the police believes you got to hide everything on the carpet. People become panic. People are very intelligent. People are very rational. Unless you tell people this is happening, people themselves will become informers. But unfortunately, the state government's role here is to brush everything under the carpet. Even the DGP of the state was forced to use the word called cylinder blast. Till today, he is using the word called cylinder blast. They are not using the word called terror. I just hope and pray at least the system gets activated now. They understand this is a very, very serious issue we are sitting. We are looking at very highly radicalized individuals who are very angry, and the system is not up to the mark.
Why are they angry? It's interesting you say that they are very angry, because some reports suggest that some of the literature which was found at Mubin's house also had list of attacks that have taken place on Muslims, lynchings, cow protection, vigilantes, mosques being attacked. The fact that he's written on a slate that we will destroy those who touch the house of Allah. Is that why the youth are angry and radicalized?
Yes, ma'am, because it's a selective, distorted information. The best way to radicalize somebody is you take an information, spin it out of context, give some new narrative to it, and keep repeating it again and again so that somebody tends to believe. That is what happening in this case also. When he says the house of Allah, whoever touches it should be brought down, it simply means somebody has fed him the wrong narrative. Somebody has told him that some section of the Hindu community is against the Muslim brother. they're targeting them, they're killing them, they're lynching them. So this false lie was fed to a select group, and the Quran was selectively quoted, Hadith was selectively quoted. They are made to believe. Else you will not see this, because if you look at the last WhatsApp status message, madam, it was very clear he's going to die. In fact, he invited everybody to his funeral. So he changed his WhatsApp status message, then he drove the car. So which clearly shows us that he's more than a plotter, he's a suicide bomber. So suicide bomber territory is very new to Tamil Nadu, very new to India, very new to Coimbatore. So that is the level of deep radicalization, because fake stories get spun around.
By who?
It gets repeated again and again. Some of the politicians, they mouth it again and again for vote politics. So finally what happens, the youth gets radicalized because they neither care to check the veracity of it, nor do they care to go deep of that issue, because they operate in small groups.
By
it's
who?
like an echo chamber.
But who? Who do you